So, Meek Luther King, Meek Mill has stepped in the paint to stand up and speak for Sukihana and for Osiris. So people are saying he's defending Osiris. I don't think he's necessarily defending him, but he's trying to control how far the punishment that Osiris receives, how far that may go. He's trying to say it shouldn't go too far. But let's get into what he's saying right here. He says, don't do this to him. Please, he a good kid. Just slap him and he gotta let you something. I don't know what that mean, Meek. But he says, we don't need our young bulls tore down for mistakes in this hypersexual era. I support Suki. Hold that ish down on some street shit. Okay? He says, y'all drawing a big line between men and women nowadays on social. It's getting bad in the black community. All this internet superficial shaming, judging, gaslighting only hurt us people, and there's a lot of people who need strength, especially young black men. He might got a rumble Suki brother, anything, but it's same internet tear each other down stuff. Suki can do what she wants. She feels violated. But let me mind my business. The last thing he says, and protect Suki. Osiris, you a dickhead. Go back to church and stop following the heathens. Now, some people are going back and forth like, damn, is he switching sides? He picking sides? I don't think he's switching sides or picking sides. I think Meek just doesn't have a good way as far as delivering what he got to say grammatically when he's talking as far as texting. But I understand what he's saying. He's saying YK Osiris was wrong, but he don't want the man to go to jail for this shit or his career to be ruined for it because he's a stupid little kid, which he's not a little kid. He's a grown man. He's 24, but I understand that phrase, meaning he's just a young guy that is pretty much green. He should know better, but he is harmless. But at the same time, a harmless person could commit a crime, and they got to do the time for it. So it is what it is. But let's look at some reactions to what he's saying. So this person says, I said the same thing on Twitter. People took a narrative and ran with it, screaming SA for a situation that could have been solved by simply letting him know it wasn't cool. He thought it was a joke. I know a predator, and that wasn't it. Social media have a way of doing too much and turning stuff sour before the actual person could speak about it. This person says he's speaking fast, child. Y'all just love to hate Meek. Our community is harmful to one another. It's sad, and these blogs only contribute to it honestly. Makisha, you're too old to be this dumb and illiterate. You're hurting the black community. This person says y'all are annoying, point blank period. Educated and show these black men just to educate instead of tearing them down. Suki needs some education as well about how she brings this crazy music to the table and showing young girls how to eat ass and get fucked for money. Hate the internet, y'all are weird. Everything is always one-sided, and these are two black entertainers. Show them what's right by teaching. Don't tear them down. This person says, I think that people need to understand that just because women are sexually open and talk nasty is not an invitation for you to come and do whatever you want. Let them make their choices inside and decide whether they want to fuck with you like that. Suki is a persona. I don't think she's really about all the things she be talking about anyway. It's just for shock effect. Is people really justifying their behavior too? That's like saying a rapper deserves to be shot at or killed just because they rap about having a gun, but I'm happy one of them apologized. When rappers do invite that shit to their life, people do test them. We're not saying it's right, but people do test them. And this is the thing about it, y'all keep saying things justify it. Y'all gotta understand what justify means. The past couple of days, I keep seeing people saying that folks are justifying what happened to Suki based on how she acts and shit like that. I don't think people understand what justify means. So the definition of justify is to prove or show to be just, right, or reasonable. To show to have had a sufficient legal reason. A couple more, to show a sufficient lawful reason for an act done. I don't think many people, definitely not me, are justifying what YK Osiris did. They don't think it was right what he did. But I do think people are understanding how someone can end up in that unfavorable position. Sukihana's mama has responded to YK Osiris' apology, and she says, fake ass apology, bitch. When I catch you, it's still up. So hey, it look like Meek may get what he's asking for. They trying to keep it in the streets. I'ma keep it G though. This type of shit, Meek, you just was talking about. We're gonna talk about it. You just was talking about the Travis Rudolph situation and how that woman sent her brothers to go ahead and avenge her after she was disrespected, even though that woman was lying. But we can't keep this, going back and forth to go beat people up type of shit. We can't keep doing that and sending people on dummy missions. We can't keep doing that back and forth type shit. We got to figure out a different type of way to handle these situations. Can't keep doing that. But that's another conversation for another day. Just had to say that. But let me know what y'all think about all this in the comment section below. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, though. It's your boy Stacy, and I fuck with you, and the reason why, cause you fucks with me. Hey, I'm out.